As far as the window's concerned, how would you rate the state of your squad now compared with the start of the window, given the changes that there have been?
Rate it? I don't know if I can rate it, but I can certainly say that the players that were brought in, or the player that we brought in on Saturday, have contributed, didn't they? Scored a hat-trick. So on that part, we're happy. I'm happy with the players that we've brought in. We got a great result on Saturday. I gave two players their senior debuts. We went to Wraith Rovers and we won with the second best team in the league. So in that small snippet, you would think very good, wouldn't you? But of course it's only a small bit. We've got a long way to go in the season.
Alex Samuels seems to have been quite an acquisition, isn't he?
Yeah, at the moment he's done well. He scored 4 goals in 2 games, didn't he? So that's really good. He's getting minutes on the pitch, which he wanted. We knew he was a quality player. He was local as well, which helped us. So yeah, no, at the moment he's doing really well. Hopefully that continues on Saturday.
Well, amidst all that, we haven't even got as far as Saturday, have we? Your thoughts on Saturday? I mean, clearly you must be thinking, well, as you have always been, moving up that table.
I hope so, I really do. It's obviously it's a tough league, and it's going to be another tough game on Saturday for us. We've been really poor at home. I feel that we've not quite got the results that we're looking for whatever reason that is. We've been very good away from home, but hopefully we can produce a good performance at home on Saturday and hopefully push us, gives a wee bit of daylight away from the bottom half of the table, the bottom of the table, because it's been a long haul, hasn't it? And we're still stuck in that band. I think if you just string 2 or 3 results together, you can get yourself away from it, and we've been unable to do that. So hopefully we can do that on Saturday.
That's grand, thank you very much.
Thank you.
David Carson aside, are you expecting any more activity before the window closes tonight?
Yes, we're always in the hunt for good players that's going to improve our group. Of course, maybe 1 or 2 will go out, and maybe 1 or 2 will come in. That's the nature of the game. And yeah, we're in the market for another player or 2, and so yeah, but hopefully, but nothing's done.
Is there any particular area of the pitch that you're looking to strengthen in, or do you think that will be added tonight?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm looking to strengthen all over the pitch. If I can find a good player that can add in. Obviously, we brought a few defenders in the window, so we've let 1 go. So it wouldn't be the defence, I wouldn't think, but certainly in other positions we'd be looking to strengthen. Yeah.
You were speaking about pre-contracts there. As a manager and a coach, is it? Would you prefer getting a transfer fee or something and see the player go in January, or can pre-contracts work for when the player stays at the club before moving on?
I think we prefer a transfer, wouldn't we? If we can get one, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Get a few quid in the coffers. But look, it is what it is. A player's running out of contract, and they're free to speak to who they want, aren't they? So, as a manager, obviously, you'd want your better players tied up. But of course, it's up to the players, up to the clubs, how they do that, and players can run contracts down, can't they? That's prerogative, really. So there you go.
It's just in addition, obviously, to transfers coming in. Obviously, noticed Rory McGregor making a start in the Scottish Cup. He was on the bench on Saturday. How much of a boost do you think that will be, him coming back for the second half of the season? Yeah,
I've not seen a lot of Roddy, to be honest. Obviously, he's had an injury. He's been well thought of at the club. He's been a top talent. He's had a really terrible injury record of late, so as a boost, it's nice that he's in and around about it. And hopefully he can push himself into the starting 11.
Just finally, I think including the Scottish Cup game against Hibs, you've got 3 home games in a row now. How important do you think that is? Kind of boosting on the home form.
I think we've put ourselves under pressure, haven't we? Our home form not being as good as what we think it should have been. We're really good on the road for whatever reason that is. We go away from home, we score a lot of goals, we play well. I think we've come at home, we've played well as well, but it never quite got the results. So yeah, you would think it would be an advantage, wouldn't you? But at the moment, it doesn't seem to be. We seem to be better on the road. But hopefully we can change that on Saturday. As we said, we're looking forward to the match. We've got a good team. We proved that against Wraith Rovers. We proved that against Dundee United the previous Friday when we lost 1-0. We proved that we're there or thereabouts. And hopefully on Saturday, we turn up.
That's grand. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Played Queen's Park on Saturday up against Callum Davidson. Is he a guy you played against in the past, or?
It's gone way back, I don't know. I'm
No.
not sure, to be honest. I know Callum a little bit. But I think he's done a great job at St Johnstone, didn't he? He done a wonderful job there, so good luck to him after Saturday.
Beating 4-1 at Hampden the last time you played him. Are you expecting a different proposition from them this time with a different manager?
Yeah, obviously they'll be set up differently. They're set up differently. The previous manager in 4-3-3. Callum's put, he's got 5 at the back there, so it's a different tactical setup, but a different manager, so it's a different playing style. But no, it's going to be a tough match, isn't it? They managed to win a game, and they were a bit unlucky, weren't they? They got sending off at the weekend, so I put them back a little bit. But it's going to be a tough match. They're all tough matches when I'm sitting.
In terms of the way the team played at Kirkcaldy as well, a big thing was Raith's ability to come back into games, but you limited them. You got the lead and protected it very well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you always know a good team like Raith Rovers are going to come back at you, aren't they? We had a fantastic 10-minute period where we were devastating, weren't we, really, in that period of time. And but we knew Raith were going to come back at us. They're a top team. They do that, don't they? They get results. They get goals late on in the match. I was really pleased with our resilience and determination to defend that box. And we used more or less everybody. We changed the whole back line really. The 3 centre backs come off and we put other centre backs on. So it was very important that we held it and we showed good resilience, didn't we? And that was a fantastic 3 points for us, and we needed it.
And the new guys that have come in, it just offers kind of fresh energy about the place as well. And his players look over their shoulders. Yeah,
absolutely, and that's what happens. You want to progress up the league, and you want to be, a club that's looking at the top of the table. You need good players, don't you? And I was really pleased with the players that come in. Really pleased, considering it's the first senior game. Some of them. I know Cameron's an old head at right back. He's not an old head. He's 28, but he's an experienced player. He's been there and done it. He was fantastic as well. But the young'uns at the centre back, I was really pleased with them, considering first time on a plastic pitch. Really, it's not a great surface, as you know. It's a terrible surface at Raith. And to go to a team like Raith Rovers, who I think if they got the result, they'd been top of the league, and to stop that and for us to get the 3 points, it was testament to how good they are, and they'll only get better.
I know you can't say quite about the players that you're hoping to get over the line, but when Thistle fans see the business tonight, do you think they'll be quite excited, for what the months ahead?
I hope so. I really do. Obviously, you can see the quality of players that were brought in. So we've attracted good quality. It is tough, as you know. Everybody's out there fighting for the best players. We're in that pot with everybody else, and hopefully they'll be excited. Hopefully they are excited. I think we've scored 10 goals in 4 games now. So if you can't get excited over that, there's something wrong, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right. And the recruitment process of the geography of being in Inverness has been a challenge, but you're kind of doing all you can, aren't you?
Well, I think we've got in 5 players at the moment, haven't we? And so we've got 5 in, possibly another couple to come. So yeah, it's challenging. We're up here, obviously the lad for Ross County. That was he's local as well, isn't he? So that was a good one for us. And it is challenging because a lot of our budget goes in accommodation. It's just the way it is. And so a lot of the budget goes in accommodation as well. But I think people see us as a team that's moving in the right direction, even though that might not be equivalent to the league position. But we've got a lot of points since we've come in, and we've done well. So I'm hopefully in Aggie young players' chances. You saw that on Saturday. There's no many managers who went and did that. To get 2 young guys at their senior debut, and we've only been in the building for 24 hours really. So I will give young players a chance, and I think people are seeing that. So if you're good enough, you get yourself in there, don't you?
My final question is just team news for the weekend that you know of at this stage.
James Carragher's not trained all week. He's had a tight hamstring. He'll train this morning. And Danny Devine's been carrying a knock, but he's managed to train. Just Aaron's got a sore groin. He actually hurt it in the half time on Saturday. So he was on the bench. I couldn't have used him because he'd hurt his groin. So he's not training. Wallace Duffy has got a bit of a calf problem. He's not trained all week. So we've got a few injuries. Like all squads are getting a couple of knocks here and there. Other than that, who else have we got? That's about it, really. most of them were all right. Louis Longstaff. Louis Longstaff, when I spoke to his last week, was fine. I went and pulled his hamstring on the Friday morning, but it's had a miraculous recovery. Unbelievably, pulled his hamstring on the Friday, and he's trained on the Tuesday, so he's back in contention for the weekend. Incredible, really. But there you go. The physio department, they look like the magicians down there.
Are they scratching their heads a wee bit?
Yeah, it must have been cramp. I think obviously it's something that it's obviously been a bit of cramp or something. You know what I mean? Because Louis is he's a high energy player. You know, he really pushes it in training. He's probably pushed himself too hard, and it's easy to these things for it to happen. But he's all right. It must have been a cramp or a seizing up his hamstring. So we didn't have him in the squad for the weekend. But he's popped up this week, so he'll be in contention.